everybody, it's Kim and I am back with my second project, and as you can see it is an altered word plaque, and this one hangs on the wall, and I will show how it will do that in a moment. I got this piece from the Wood Barn, which they have a Facebook page, and it's solid MDF and it's quite thick. As you can see, it's a good sturdy piece of wood. And I just love the word dream. It just totally inspires me. And the person that I want to give this to, I think, is a bit of a dreamer too. So anyway, let me get started and I will explain to you what I did in the beautiful, gorgeous Lavish laces that I used. I used the My Mind's Eye paper. I can't remember the name of it, but it is a My Mind's Eye paper, and you'll probably recognize it as we go along anyway. If anybody wants to know, just ask. So let me start with the letter D, and I will tell you what I did. I painted the whole piece white, and then I took some Martha Stewart really pale blue, and I just kind of dry brushed it so a tiny bit of blue would come through, because I wanted to pick up on these absolutely gorgeous and stunning blue flowers that Gisela had sent me in my DT kit, and you'll see a lot of wild autographs on here because Gisela is now selling them in her shop. Hooray! And how happy was I when I found that out, because Lavish Laces and Wild Orchid Crafts are two of my most favorite and definitely the things that I use the most in my projects. So now that she's selling them both, I only have to look in one store, which is very cool. It saves time. So let me start over here and what I did. After I painted it and did a bit of blue dry brushing, I attached the paper with just a bit of glossy accents. I didn't really distress it, I just kind of put it on. And after I did that, I used this beautiful trim here all the way around the letter. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump my camera. I used it all the way around, even inside the letters. You can see inside the D. I didn't do inside the E because it's just too small, but I did inside the A, and up and around the M. You can see in there. So all the way around, and I will show you that trim, which is right here. It's a gorgeous, beautiful crocheted trim. I just love it. It's so pretty. Let's try it this way. It's really one of my favorites. I just love this. It's great for edging. Like if you were doing the spine of a book or something like that, it would be great for that. So that's the one I used all the way around. And then here on the letter D, right back here, I used some of this beautiful gray trim, and this stuff is so gorgeous. Wait till you see. I only have a tiny piece left. I just absolutely love it. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. It is so pretty. And it's very dimensional as well. It's got all kinds of top stitching. That's the right way, sorry. That's the right way. It's got all kinds of top stitching and embroidery on it. It's just so beautiful, and then it's got this really delicate netting right in here. So gorgeous. I just love it. And she has this in other colors. She has it in black and she has it in pink as well. So very exciting. Love it. So I just made like a little rosette flower, and I put that in the back of the D. And after I did that, I added some of the Wild Orchid Craft flowers here. You can see a pink and a blue. And these ones here, Gisela had given me in my guest DT kit, and they were white. And what I did was I wanted to pick up some more blue tones. So I took my Lindy's and I sprayed it with the Delphinium turquoise, I think it is, and they take on the color just beautifully, and they just came out this beautiful, gorgeous turquoise color. So I was really thrilled about that. And then here you can see some vintage clock hands that I used. I just kind of tuck them in there. And then over here I've got a wood piece, and this is from Trees to Treasures, and I think she has a photo bucket store or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's a Eiffel Tower, and I just left it the raw wood and just added a bit of my homemade texture paste, and then a couple of Wild Orchid Craft Sweetheart Roses, and then this beautiful, gorgeous trim from Lavish Laces right here. This one was in my stash. It's so, so pretty. I just love it. So that's basically the letter D. And I alternated the paper. I used this pretty soft blue one with the pink roses, and then this one here with the script on it. So it's every other letter. So right here in between, I cut up in half. These are from Wild Orchid Crafts, the metal squares, the silver ones, and I cut them in half, and I just put them where the letters joined, basically. So I put that there, and then I took one of the Tim Holtz philosophy tags, and this one says artful, and that kind of reminds me of the person that I want to give this to, because they're very artful. And another little flower. And then coming along to the next letter, the letter E, you'll see one of the Wild Orchid Craft flowers that Gisela gave me that I sprayed. Love spraying these flowers. They're just so fantastic. And then a little pork chop part, little ballerina. She's so pretty. Oh yes, and there's one here too. This is a vintage lady. I love her. And she was so thin, I thought, oh, she'll work perfectly along the letter D because she's so tall and thin. So I put her there. And then a little ballerina. And then up here I did more of the Wild Orchid Craft flowers from Gisela's store. I'm so happy that she has these flowers with the lace, I can't even tell you. And a few more Sweetheart Roses, and another little Eiffel Tower metal charm right there. And then onto the letter A, you'll see here, I put a little pork chop part fairy right here. She's so pretty. Down below, in between the E and the A, I dangled this beautiful bling piece right here, so that when it hangs on the wall, that will hang down, and it will catch the light, and it's so pretty. I just love it. And then after the letter A, of course, comes the letter M, so here I've got more little flowers. Another metal piece from Wild Orchid Crafts there, and then here I've got a Prima candelabra right here, and another little flower. And then over here I've got more flowers. That's another flower that Gisela sent me. Beautiful, gorgeous blue color. I love this blue color. It is so beautiful. And then another one that I sprayed. And then here I've got another Trees to Treasure piece, and it's a wood veneer, and these are like paper thin, but it's a hot air balloon. I just thought it was really, really cool. And then here I've got some more lace, and I just made a little rosette trim, just sort of a little flower out of it. Do I have any of that one left? Don't think I do. And I made a little flower, and I put a little pink cameo. Now Gisela is also selling cameos in her shop as well. Let me move my camera just a little bit. There. So Gisela is also selling cameos in her shop now. So, you know, lace, Wild Orchid Craft flowers, and cameos. You know, you don't need to shop anywhere else because everything's there now. It's so great. So that is my dream word. Now, what I did was to hang this up, and I will show you. This is some of the beautiful trim that I used on my last piece, right here. You can see it. And I made these flowers, and I'm going to come back and do a tutorial on these because they're so, so pretty. You know what I made those out of? I made it out of this trim. Yep, I made it completely out of this trim, and they're so easy to make, you just won't believe it. But look how beautiful they are. Aren't they pretty? And you can do so much with these. So I will come back and explain to you how to make these. I will show you. but it's a great way to use that trim instead of, you know, just using the appliques is one way, and I love doing that, but I thought there must be another way to use this trim in a different way. So I made these two really pretty flowers. I love them. So that sits at the top of this piece. So when it's hung on the wall, she will see these pretty flowers. So that is my second design team piece, the Altered Dream word. So I hope that you like it. And again, the links to Gisella's store will be down below this video, so definitely go and check them out. And if you have any questions, just ask. I'm here to help. But again, I just want to say thank you to Gisella for giving me the opportunity to do some designing for her. I absolutely adore these laces and trims, and thank you so much, Gisella. You are such a sweetheart. So I hope you guys like what I've made, and definitely go and check out Gisella's store for everything that you've seen here. Lace, flowers, and cameos. Hooray! Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.